1 in 4 of us will suffer from a mental health condition. But which of these people is affected? The truth is, trying to work out who has a condition and who hasn't is far from an exact science. What goes on behind the mask is anyone's guess. We all have ups and downs, but for some people there can often seem only one way out. In 2012, Sally Jenkin's daughter took her own life after a text message argument with her boyfriend. Helen Jenkins was a fun-loving, caring and spontaneous 19-year-old who had the rest of her life ahead of her. When she failed to return home one night, her mother heard alarm bells.
Couldn't get hold of her, left text messages, tried to phone her, phoned a friend, texted her boyfriend at the time, hoping that she was with him in Worcester, that she'd gone down late at night because she was, did that kind of thing. She was quite spur of the moment kid. She wasn't there and just didn't add up. So I went searching for her and I found her.
Few people can comprehend what goes through the mind of a parent who loses their child in such circumstances. For Sally Jenkins, guilt is the predominant emotion.
You feel you failed as a parent. You feel that why hasn't she come to me when she was in such a desperate state? And you just, I feel guilty, but I still don't know what more I could have done for her. But you still feel, I don't know, just feel let down, just failed. It's horrible. Your stomach just goes, you get pain in here. It's not just what goes in your head, it's all the physical stuff, the pain, it's probably like a knife inside you, and it keeps turning. Just the turmoil, it's just so painful, deep.
Sally has been getting help from the Cumbrian branch of SOBS, Survivors of Bereavement from Suicide. They have monthly meetings in Carlisle and Kendal, but also have members from Dumfries and Galloway and the Scottish borders. John Brown, whose father took his life more than 20 years ago, helps run the group.
We don't have fixes. Actually, there are no real fixes for this. As Sally has said, the damage is forever. I think the process, the kind of idea of problem shared is a problem halved, sounds a little bit trite in this context, but there is truth in it. For some people, being able to talk to other people who kind of get it, can be helpful.
With the help of SOBS, Her Animals, exercise and fundraising for Papyrus, a young person's suicide prevention charity, Sally Jenkins has managed to keep going. She also firmly believes that more needs to be done to protect teenagers from the pressures of life and social media in particular.
Things that are put on Facebook sometimes, it just makes you cringe, and I just think there's a lot of education, and the teenagers, the parents, the teachers, the whole need to step back a bit and try and do some awareness and some help for kids in school going through these difficult years.
Sally Jenkins is speaking out because she wants her stark message to be heard. If her level-headed, bright and beautiful daughter can take her own life, then it could happen to anyone. Paul Crone, ITV News.